Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Duskers. So, last time I mostly spoke about what happened in the previous episode where the sound loss occurred and where I lost a lot of my drones and modules. In the previous episode I did some trading and basically I tried to patch up my fleet of drones. So let's have a quick recap. What do we have right now? We have Tommy, who is our scout drone, who's got a gatherer, a tow and a turret. He doesn't have an interface. That's something I lost in the, let's call it the incident. Then we got Abby, who's our generator drone, who also has probe modules. The probes are going to be our one of our scouting tools. And because Abby is going to be a generator, she's going to be very stationary, so she's in an excellent position to just launch the probes, because you don't actually need to do anything for that other than just hold the module and let the probes do their thing. And then lastly we got Robbie, who will be replacing Twiki as our sensor drone, who's got the motion sensor and the sensor on board. And Tommy actually has full health, and Abby and Robbie are not meant to be anywhere near danger, and that's why they only have 1 or 10 points of health restored. If anything goes wrong, they will have an issue, but resources are very tight. I currently have 1 point of scrap, so there's not a lot I can do. So all the zones have been assigned. We have a quarantine bypass and a remote power in our inventory, but we can't actually equip them because our ship used to have some slots and they're broken. I think actually the previous ship used to have some slots and they broke down. So I really want to look for a new ship so I can just plug in those modules and see if we can get a bit further. So without further ado, let's explore this Class B tech ship. It's volatile. It's a HR 255. Got 2 infestation types, so things are gonna get interesting. But let's get started, shall we? Ooh, scanning. We found a dormant drone in room 2, so we definitely want to grab that. Oh wait, we don't have a tow module, so we can't actually. Maybe that drone has a tow. We'll have to see. I don't think I had a tow, so we'll see. And I don't think there were enough resources to actually build a tow. So let's hope the drone has something useful. There's a little bit of broken or of garbled communications. 5 days only automated response from any major relay system. I hope to have this collaborate interference heading for the near blah. So this is very garbled. We can't really get anything out of this. And Jill, our computer assistant, is not picking up on anything useful either. So let's get started. Let's begin. Let's see what we have. So Tommy is moving. Oh, wow, there's 2 ship upgrades, 3 ship upgrades. Wait, what? Info. What? Ship upgrade 1, ship upgrade 2, ship upgrade 3, ship upgrade 4. Okay, I want to commandeer this ship. This one has 4 upgrade slots. There's a destroyed long-range center in one of them that we can tow. There's an empty one, there's an overload that's just bolted in. We can't actually get it out, so that's going to be a permanent thing. There's power inlet here, there is scrap which we can loot. So let's do some gathering. Oh, we actually do have a tow. Excellent. That was the interface that we couldn't grab out. Actually, if we... okay. So, Abby, please get out of the way. Thank you. Also, Abby, you probe launch it. Oh, Tommy actually has a bit of a wheel problem. His wheel drifts to the left. So if I try to drive straight on, he actually curves a bit to the right actually. It's for front facing. It's to the right. Okay, so tow here, tow, Proto broken upgrade. So we have our little probe here. So the probe already probed this room. Very fitting. So let's do a roll. We definitely need our scrap just to get everyone patched up, and now that I know that Tommy has a bit of an issue with one of his wheels, I really want to see if I can make Robbie, or no, actually ideally Abby. Abby has 130 health. That's excellent for a scout drone, because if I get into something dangerous, or in a situation where there's radiation leaks or things like that, I have a lot of health. Tommy only has 80, but I think he was the only one that actually had full health. So let's get Robbie to do some scouting, do some motion sensing. So let's start motion sensing, and nothing. Room there, and down here are all not conclusive. Okay. Well, don't see me. So we drop a sensor here, because that lets me know if something scary gets in, we get an alert. So just probably here, just next to Abby, just out of the way. Do motion sensor. And none of the other rooms here are visible either. So we know there is a drone here, but there might be something scary in the room, there might not be. So let's see, navigate drone 1, that's going to be Tommy, into room 3. Now close door 18. Once he's out. Oh. Yay! Okay, so let's boom. Okay. So these are regular probes. If there's something scary in that room, the probe is gonna get eaten. It's a bit sad for the probe, but hey, it's a way of scouting. So that's actually the an upside of having a probe launcher that doesn't have the stealth upgrade. Your probes can be eaten, and therefore they can act as scouts for danger, because normally probes don't reveal danger. So this guy's probe is looking like a smiley face still, rather than a sad face. So we're gonna risk it. Yay, there's a smiley face. We got found hell. So we now know room 4, we can't go in anymore. So let's see his info. What does Hell have? He's got a lure, he's got a trap. And that's the two types of things I haven't used extensively. I'll have to admit that. But it's another body. And bodies are good. Let's close the door again. So let's do some more probe-based scouting. Let's open up door 3. If there's something scary in the next room, our probe is gonna get eaten. Okay, our probe got eaten. So there's something scary in that room. Actually, So, next up, let's use some scouting strategies. So we move you over, we drop a sensor, we move out again. Okay, then we open up door 3, and then the moment we detect something scary in room 2, we close door 3, and then we know it has moved out of room 5 and into room 2. So we can continue our scouting efforts. Yes, okay, something scary is in there. And we move Robbie out of the way. And we let Tommy move over here. And I hear tuk 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 tuk. So that suggests it's one of those purple drones with the gun. So that's they're relatively okay. So that drone, here's a power generator, and there's an interface that we can't use. But we can now send Sarah, no not Sarah, it's Abby, to room 5 to generate power there. Because we've done all we can here. Also we can move Robbie over. So we need to launch another probe. Generate power. Oh, it's Abby is the prober. So in order to scout further, we need to actually know what's there. Motion sensor is still freaking useless. So both rooms are now being mapped, and we should actually flag room 2 as being dangerous. Eventually we need to deal with this, but we... Oh, actually, we have Tommy. Tommy has health and Tommy has a gun. Tommy has a gun. Ooh, that's a Tommy gun. Okay, so last time I used a turret, one of these box things on the floor actually acted as a projectile against me shooting. So let's put up a turret here. And then we open up door 10. Then the probe will go out and shoot, and Tommy will act as a guard. Probe's coming back out, still nothing coming over. Also the probe didn't get attacked. So I'm considering that to be relatively safe. Let's scout now with Robbie. Okay. Put down the sensor just in case we need it. Motion sensing still not achieving anything. But that's the downside of these volatile ships, right? They don't really show a lot. Okay. Then, okay, there's, let's see, just gather our stuff. Right. Next up, let's see, get past the outer side, see if there's another airlock or something. It's going to be useful to have an airlock so we could flush enemies out if we need to. So let's stick to the outside. So I'm gonna set Tommy up with the Tommy gun. We close the door behind us and we open up door 12 in front of us. And we will just see what happens. Probe's taking damage. So that scary thing might be coming this way, and Tommy hopefully gonna defend. Well, whatever was in that room is still munching on the probe. Actually, the room in behind there is actually opened from the other side. Normally, monsters or enemies are rather curious. They will come through to attack me. Why isn't it happening here? This is odd. This is very odd. This is completely at odds with behavior of enemies so far. Or one of those jumper things, they are very slow. Okay, let's close this door. I can't close the door. So something is coming through, but it's at the furthest edge of this. What's happening here? Oh god, that's the probe. We can't actually... The probe is in the way. Okay, so that means we need to do some scouting. Tommy is armed and rather dangerous. Oh, I see something scary. Probably saw me as well. Getting out of here. Back to Tommy. It's not happening. Why is it not happening? Oh, that's the smiley of the probe. Oh, no, it's a charger. I don't like chargers. I ran into this previous well, actually the episode with the asteroid. I lost everything to a charger that didn't want to move too far away from its initial room. So maybe they have like a home room. Could that be it? Be the thing I've been overlooking? That those charger types that they have a home room. For example, that this one, room 9, it's considered to be its home room. So it will not stray too far from its home. That might be a logical explanation. So then from here it would wander over here to room 8. But it will never go into room 7 because that's going to be too far, because that's away from its home. So it will just patrol up and down. And if I would open door 2, it will go to this room and then back and just stay in the neighborhood, guard its nest, or however you would look at it. Da! What is even happening? Did it shoot from a distance? It didn't even bounce or charge or anything. Okay. Maybe we need to generate power. Yes. So we need another probe. It's going to be a lot of sad faces today rather than smiley faces. Okay. So they shoot at a distance and they don't stray away from their home. These things are very difficult to kill. And I would need to get my power generator into room 8 to actually close this door to lock it in, for example. I think for now, if my understanding is correct here, actually I can probably check it out. I can't actually close door 12. It's not gonna follow me. Yes, right. So we have Robbie, who is now also a bit wounded. Can I get back? Yes, I can get back. So probe static damage. Yeah, that was not smart of us of ideas. What? And everybody go back. This is a disastrous run. That's my power generator. This is a disastrous run. So we have sensors here, we don't need them. Okay, so room 5 has been flooded with radiation. Room 2 contains an enemy. I really do want to get this ship because there's so many sockets on here. But there's this charger shooter annoying enemy thing. It's making it impossible to get up here to the turret. So I need to get to the sides, that's basically it. I also need to tow this one out at the risk of actually flooding this room with radiation. Okay. Alright, so let's see. D16, we'll go forward. Oh, no, door not powered. Yeah. The only drone that has a power generator is in there, so of course the room is not powered. Because that actually the door is closed behind me because of no security protocol and especially because of radiation. I just locked myself away from the only power generator I've got. So actually I have no other option than to abort the mission and salvage as many things as I need to craft myself a new power generator and at least revive the other two drones to at least 10 health, so I at least have HP again. So with Abby disabled, we lose the final drone and we lose the power generator. Plus we lose a drone that has 130 health potentially. So this is not a very good run. We lost more than we gained. We got 6 scrap. We got a new drone, but we lost the drone. Motion sensor is now deteriorating, so it needs to be fixed. So that's gonna cost another 10 scrap. We got a lure, we got a trap, but we need to scrap those to get 6 scrap. On top of that, it makes 12. We had another one, so that makes 13. So we can fix the motion sensor, we can repair the things, and we need to get a generator. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. Motion sensor. We need to fix it. That's gonna cost us 10. So lure. Okay, so lures are actually useful in combination with turrets because lures make drones move to specific rooms if they're adjacent. So actually lure with turrets is a good combo. So let's convert the trap. Execute, that gets us 10. So the motion sensor, we fix it. Okay, so we have our intelligence back. That's the important bit. We need power. Let's see, we can convert this into scrap because it's 6 scrap. Power generator is gonna cost us 8, so we need to sacrifice on one more thing. Is there a module that's not crucial? No, lure turrets makes for a good way to actually deal with those chargers if they don't want to come. I mean, I keep calling them chargers, but I don't know, they're more like shooter things. It attracts organics, so that's probably combines with they are actually organic threats, more like, I don't know, they're aliens. So I don't really want to sacrifice any of the mods. That means let's sacrifice the quarantine bypass. Probably gonna get another one at some point. So that means we can build a generator. Execute on that. Yes, so we got 4 scrap left, which means we can patch up some of our drones. Let's see, Robbie, you need to get 10 HP, and Hal, you need to get 10 HP. Let's see, Tommy has this little curve to the side, so let's give Hal some extra HP. Then gets you to 30. That means Hal is a bit better to get into combat. So let's properly set up around. So Hal is going to be our scouts. Robbie is going to be our power generator. Motion sensors and such are out. So let's see, put the generator on slot 1. So Tommy can be our gun turret. Yes. But that means also you get the lure. So we give you a turret, we give you a lure. Then Hal becomes motion, gets the... No, you get the gatherer and the tow. And for now, let's give you the regular sensor, because when we move from room to room, Hal's gonna be the one doing that. So Hal is always in a good spot to just plop down sensors whenever he gets to a new room. And the motion sensor we bring along and give it to Tommy, because Tommy is gonna be the one that's gonna be sitting, scanning about and shooting stuff. So that might be a decent dynamic. So Robbie is gonna be the pack mule of the three with 2 slots available. So yeah, I was hoping for a better run, but it turned, don't want to say disastrous, but yeah, that little ray of sunshine that was shining through the clouds, there's a little bit of cloud in front of it again. So let's see next episode if it's gonna be slightly better. So we have a trading post over here. How many fuel do we got? 6 fuel. So we have a trading post over there. We have a medical ship over here. This is a stable one, so this is a better one to run. But I figure let's go to the... Let's see, how much scrap do we have left? We don't have any scrap left. We have everything invested in our drones. We have a remote power, but I'm really not keen on losing it. So basically at the moment, we've spent everything, we've invested everything we got. We need to build up a little bit of stock. So I'm thinking, let's see, if we go here first, then we go to the trader, then it's going to be 4 to get to here, if need be. So we spent 2, we spent another 2, that's going to be 4, that's 2 left. So that means we, from here, either from the mission or from trade, we need to acquire 2 propulsion fuel to make the jump over here. Otherwise we have to move on. There's another trading post here, which is also too far. So yeah, I'm not gonna make the jump. I might reconsider next time, but I'm thinking right now to the mission first and then go to the trading post afterwards. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time. Let's hope it's going to be less disastrous than this one. Let's hope we acquire drones, acquire scrap, acquire modules rather than losing stuff. So, yes, bye bye.